Bucket getter. Why are we going to start the stream like that, bro? Damn. Why are we going to start the stream like that, bro? He said, hopefully we lose. Tell me why. Why would you like for the Sixers to lose tonight? I personally, listen, the Sixers once again playing without Tobias Harris and without PJ Tucker. Let me know how the audio is in the chat. Audio 0 out of 10. Give me an audio check. 8. We got an 8. Does that mean it's quiet or what? The Sixers playing once again without PJ Tucker and Tobias Harris, which at the second half of the game against the Bucks, you know, they were playing without those two, and that's what forced Glenn Rivers to put Jalen McDaniels in the closing lineup, and it worked. You know, we got a lot of Jalen McDaniels. We got a lot of Paul Reed in that game. We got a lot of athleticism, and it proves beneficial. Shocker. To the shock of everybody, athleticism around Joel Embiid, James Harden, and them proves to be beneficial. So I'd like for the Sixers to win tonight because for me, you know, if you just keep proving that putting athletes on the floor is a good thing, that helps us, you know. Shout out to everybody in here. Nobody active in the YouTube chat. Am I even live on YouTube? Am I live on YouTube? We got 22 in the YouTube chat. Say what's up to me, man. There's 22 of you in here. Say what's up, bro. Burbank said, I'm so excited for this lineup. I'm excited too, man. I'm excited too. You know. I'm excited. Jalen McDaniels gets the start. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Let me say what's up to the playback stream, man. Brett Mark, what up? Bryce Cooper, Vibras. Ron, Bucket Getter, Orlando, Austin Baker, A. What else we got, man? Who else we got? Pota. Yeah. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, I still stream simultaneously because YouTube is just so easy to use YouTube to promote the playback streams. I do think that once we get to a certain number with the watch-alongs on Playback TV, I'm going to stop simultaneously streaming it to YouTube because number one, doing short-form videos and then posting 3-hour-long live streams and then doing short-form videos messes with the algorithm. Number two, I can bring people onto the stage on Playback TV to join me, you know, and I can't really do that when I'm simultaneously streaming to two different platforms because there would be an audio echo and things like that. So when I'm solely on Playback doing the streams, I can use it to its full potential. So just so you know, like I just want to keep it a buck with you guys. I only stream these watch-alongs to YouTube to promote the Playback streams. Just keeping it a buck. Just keeping it a buck, man. And Playback has some big news. Playback is... You're going to know about it. You're going to know about it very soon. So there's going to be no need for me to multi-stream these to YouTube. I'll always put my short-form videos on YouTube, but Playback TV is becoming the sports streaming platform of the future. So if you haven't joined us yet, man, come on over. Playback.tv/runningbackphilly. It's a fun time, man. It's a fun time. Let me tell everyone we're live here on the Instagram. Okay, DJ, cut it up, DJ. Okay, DJ. Let me tell everyone we're live here. How do I work this? Why can't I work Instagram? Okay, I got it. Live now. Live now, click here. Click here. And by the way, thanks for everyone that coming into the Sixers film review that we did last night on Playback TV. That was a lot of fun. Another thing that we can't do on YouTube because of copyright laws. Playback has some licensing. Playback has some NBA licensing, so we can play NBA content on Playback TV. So we do film reviews on Playback TV now. And I had a lot of fun doing that, man. It was very fun. We had 50 people total. So thank you to everybody that stopped by and chatted it up about the Sixers-Bucks game and joined me for the film review. That's something that I want to begin to do regularly, man. I posted a clip from it on YouTube this morning. But again, I can't post it on YouTube because I tried to even post it on YouTube like last week, just assuming they would demonetize it, take the ad revenue, and leave it up. But they blocked the entire video on YouTube. So nothing I can do. And that's not necessarily YouTube's fault. That's the NBA that blocked it. NBA broadband license something else. Blocked the damn video on YouTube. So for those that keep saying, you're selling out your YouTube viewers or whatever, I'm just doing live sports streaming on Playback TV. I would love to be able to do it on YouTube. I fucking can't do it. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to do, bro. I can't do it on YouTube. Live now. But yeah, I think when we consistently get 100 live viewers on Playback, we probably won't be multi-streaming to YouTube anymore. Just letting you know ahead of time. What's up, Shane? Yeah, bro. Come on over to Playback, Shane. You've been in there. You've been in there. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if I can. I got a fan with a remote. I wonder if I can turn my fan with the remote. Let's check this out. Yeah. I'm living in 2090 right now, bro. Controlling a fan with a remote, or is that not even? That's not new technology. What am I talking about? I'm behind times. Shout out to V8 Energy. They do not sponsor me, but they should. Steady energy from black and green tea. Yeah. Gives you that wide awake feeling without the jitters because of all the junk that's in like Red Bull or whatever else, man. Coffee gives me jitters too. Frankie, what up? Sixers fan, what up? Glenn Rivers fanboy. We got a Glenn Rivers Glenn Rivers fanboy in the chat. That's interesting name choice there. 36 in the Playback stream. Let's get that number to 50. We're doing numbers here in March, man. We're doing numbers. Playback's about to call me and say, hey, man, you got to calm it down. Here we go. See if I can get my scoreboard up on YouTube. There's Jalen McDaniels right to the rack right off the bat. Let's go, bro. Let's get a freaking 30-piece from McDaniels, man. Wouldn't that be crazy? You saw what that was, man. A screen and roll to the rim. Yeah, somebody not named Joel Embiid can roll to the rim on this team. And somebody like James Harden can really take advantage of a player with the skill set of McDaniels, too. So it just makes sense, man. Play the kid and play Paul Reed. McDaniels with an offensive rebound. Look at this starting line. I love this starting lineup, guys. I love this starting lineup. I love this starting lineup, man. I love this starting lineup so much. 4-2. We're giving up wide open layups on the other end, though. You know how Joe gets down. Load manages. Likes to give up wide open layups in the paint in the first quarter. Are we jumping the gun on Jalen McDaniels? Somebody in the chat, somebody came at me in YouTube comments and said, the kid had one good game and now everybody wants to trade Tobias again. I just don't think it's rocket science, man. Philly's finest, what up? Teacher got game. Savio Santiago, Burbank, No Nog, Austin Baker. We've always wanted to trade Tobias. I know, right? That's why I love when they say that. I reply with that often on Twitter. I say, we've always wanted to trade Tobias. Harden all the way in. To McDaniels also cutting, rolling, being in the right spot. Wow, McDaniels with Harden might be a game changer, guys. Look, McDaniels bringing the ball up the floor. I am officially a Jalen McDaniels fanboy, and he turns it over. Never mind, I was joking. I'm telling you, if Jalen McDaniels is a breakout game right now, I'm becoming a Jalen McDaniels fanboy. That's a foul. Come on, son. That was a good finish. That was a tough finish. I don't even know who that is. Let me get the score up on the tube. See if I can get you guys the score here. Did my OBS freeze? What's going on? Okay, that's kind of the score, but not really. We'll put the score right over in the no fraud zone. Yeah. 11-8. J-Mac would take PJ's spot in the starting lineup if he started. I personally would like him to take Tobias Harris's spot. But I guess more likely to move to the bench is PJ Tucker. I would definitely say PJ Tucker is the most likely to move to the bench. Because, Tobias on a $180 million contract is probably just probably not going to get moved to the bench. And PJ's a bench guy anyway, yeah. I agree, Brett. I agree. Aaron Cabbage, what up? Top Shotter, what up? I agree. Buddy Hield. Shot chucker. Don't let him get hot. Don't let Buddy Hield get hot. The thing about PJ Tucker is The Milwaukee Bucks 2021 championship, PJ Tucker played 19 minutes per game. That's where he's best used. As a bench, second half bench dog kind of guy. Maxi for 3. Let's go. And, that's how he's best used, and Doc's using him like 40 minutes a game, which is ridiculous. So I agree with you guys. Start McDaniels, move PJ to the bench. Do you think that would actually happen? Embiid with the big shoulder. Defender out of position. I'm not really sure how that's a charge, aside from the fact that Joel is just a lot bigger and stronger than this dude. That's just flat out not a charge, bruh. That is not a charge. That is absolutely not a charge. That is a textbook blocking foul. Harden all the way in. Kicks it out to D-Melt. Mr. Do Something. Rimmed it out. That was not a charge. I'm mad about that. I'm very much not happy about that. Halliburton for 3. Shanked it. You know what? I like Halliburton. And sometimes when James plays like a fraud, I say we should have traded Ben for Halliburton and kept our depth. But at the same time, I'm glad I don't have to watch him shoot the ball on a nightly basis because it is ugly. It goes in, but it's not fun to watch. My God, who's that? Here's to hoping we don't play down to competition. Well, 17-13. Jordan Nwora? Dudes are splashing on us. Maxi from the corner. Missed it. Joel with an offensive board. Uh-oh. When Joel wants to rebound, everyone's in trouble. Great defense by Melton right there, man. Here's Melton pushing the pace. Let's go. McDaniels on his left side. He dishes it up and under. Reverse. And 1 for JMD. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby, what a finish. Speed. Athleticism on the floor. Look, DeAnthony Melton has options when he runs the floor. Transition offense. The team looks fast. Bro. I feel like I haven't seen like a high-level transition offense with the Sixers team since Andre Iguodala at the end of Allen Iverson's career. Devin S3, what up? When was this? Last night? Do I have the Pacers broadcast right now? I think I have the Pacers broadcast. Steven Adams called for more discipline in a players-only meeting amid the Ja Morant drama. Oh my God. Ja Morant's teammate called for more discipline. Yikes. That's not going to go over too well. Nick Anderson, what's up, man? Thanks for being a member of the YouTube channel. McDaniels needs to start over Tobias from now on. Yeah, we were just talking about that, but I really think the better move is to start him over PJ Tucker, bring PJ off the bench. And I think it's more likely that PJ moves to the bench. I don't think it's likely at all, by the way. And let's not get overexcited by this because Doc Rivers is going to always go with the older veteran. It's 100% going to happen. I wouldn't be shocked at this. I wouldn't be shocked that McDaniels having a breakout game and Doc sending him back to about 10 minutes a game when PJ Tucker gets healthy. I wouldn't be shocked. I honestly wouldn't be shocked at that. And I think it's realistic that Doc Rivers gets himself fired this season by doing that. I really do. Thanks for being a member of the channel. I appreciate it. Doc, Sam, we were just talking about that. Doc will never play JMD as a starter. Yeah, I don't think he will either. 44 in the playback. Let's go. Taking this thing over, man. Spot up Toby would be perfect coming off the bench with the second team would lead to too many backdowns. Can't watch that. Are you saying you would like it or you wouldn't like it? Spot up Toby would be perfect coming off the bench with the second team would lead to too many backdowns. Can't watch that. I feel like you said two different things right there, or am I just reading that wrong? 18-17. Buddy Hield up top. Oh, you left him wide open. He shanked it, though. McDaniels gets the board. What's new? Now the first guy off the bench should be Paul Reed, and I think we have a perfect athletic rotation. We'll see who the first guy off the bench is, though. Harden kicks to Maxey. Bang. Man, I told you guys, man. You guys knew. I'm not educating anybody. Maxey feeds off of Harden and Embiid, man. Maxey feeds off of Harden. Maxey's such a perfect number 3. Such a perfect number 3. That's why I really thought facilitating a Tobias Harris trade at the deadline would have been amazing for this team, but I'm sure Daryl tried again. He tries every year. Embiid, 101. Fadeaway jumper off the rim. Halliburton picks up his dribble. Remember the whole Maxey sucks, LOL, where are they at? Yeah, those people are ridiculous. Oh, Joel doesn't get the charge call on the other end. Okay. Yeah, Maxey had a couple of bad games when they moved him to the bench, and there was a percentage of the fan base that was just saying he's overrated, he's trash, and I wanted to remind him. This kid didn't look like a fringe all-star for 3 years or a future all-star, and then suddenly he's trash. Like, use your brain. It's the position that he's being put in. Jordan Nwora, man. Maxey for 3 again. Splash! He doesn't miss. Let him cook. Let him cook. Harden top of the key. They're really playing off of Harden. Trying to, he had a good shooting night against the Bucks. If you're going to let him shoot threes, and he drives in and finishes anyway, so that strategy didn't really work well. Buddy Hield kicks it out. Oh, my God, what was that? Well, whatever it was, it counts as another Jalen McDaniels rebound. Here's Harden. Wow, the Pacers' defense is completely non-existent. This Harden takes one dribble and is just wide open in the lane. Strength? There was no contact at all. They moved out of his way. Allah Abdenabi said that was strength right there. Harden looks like Houston Harden against this defense. Are the Pacers even like close to contention? I don't think they are they? Standings. Indiana's in 11th place right now. 1.5 games out of the play-in tournament. God, that's awful. So the Pacers trade and look, I'm not wrong a lot, but I'm wrong sometimes. When the Pacers traded Domantas Sabonis to the Kings, more so when the Kings traded Halliburton to the Pacers, I thought choosing De'Aaron Fox over Halliburton was crazy, and I thought giving up a 21-year-old point guard for Sabonis doesn't really make you better and is a crazy move. But it turns out, at least so far, Sacramento Kings look way better by adding Sabonis, who is a phenomenal talent and a rebounding machine and even a triple-double guy. So I think Sabonis was a little bit underrated in that trade by me, and the impact that he would have on a team was a little bit underrated. And the Pacers' addition of Halliburton hasn't really done a whole lot for him. Looks like a win-win. Yeah, I mean, Halliburton's a young point guard, so the Pacers have somebody to build around. That was the first win-win trade I've ever seen. Sixers need to sign new announcers. Well, I will tell you guys this. Everything's changing. The way we watch sports is changing, you know. It really is. And I know you got a lot of you guys, some of you guys are young. Some of you guys are old. Some of you guys are my age. Some of you guys are older than me. But everything's changing when it comes to broadcasting, TV, everything. TV's dying, radio's dying. Everybody has a podcast now. Everybody's trying to make a podcast now. I'm not saying I'm like some super successful podcaster, but I'm just saying everything's changing. Podcasting is the new form of media. Streaming is the new form of live TV. Kids watch YouTube. They don't watch. My kid doesn't turn on TV, bro. My kid doesn't even know what TV is. He knows what ATV is, but my kid doesn't know what like cable, like a TV channel. He doesn't go flip TV channels. He puts YouTube on, or he goes to Netflix, or whatever. So it's all changing, and I don't know, man. I think broadcast announcers, like TV broadcast announcers in 10 years might not even be a thing. Yes, sir. Playback is the move. Aaron Cabbage W. Out him. They are the worst team in it. Without Halliburton, they're the worst team in the NBA. Well, that makes sense because they're not good. That makes sense because they're not good. Yeah, I mean, look at the roster. I'm not saying like Halliburton should be taking these guys to the finals or anything. We'll see what they do in the next couple of years. You know what team is going to be very good? The Oklahoma City Thunder, guys. The Oklahoma City Thunder are going to be very, very good very soon. Grooming the young talent that they've groomed and adding all of those picks. They have all the cap space. They have the ability to trade for a superstar any one of these years coming up. Who knows, man? 28-25. T.J. McConnell coming off the bench for the Indiana Pacers. There's a step-back three from Halliburton, and he hits it. There goes Eastwood talking trash. Every time I talk trash. Every time. Let's get the camera back up. Halliburton for three again. Missed it. Is he heat checking? Yeah, I still have this, the DSLR that I'm using turns off every 30 minutes. And it's really more of a hassle than it's worth with trying to live stream with a professional photography camera or whatever, so. But I like it because it's better in low light, but I'm just going to buy a new webcam because I'm tired of dealing with trying to stream with a camera that's technically not made for streaming. TJ McConnell drives baseline reverse on Maxey. Come on, Max. Maxey. Getting cooked by 5'10 TJ McConnell. My God. Embiid with 12 on the shot clock. Why is Daniel House Jr. in the game? The first three guys off the bench are Daniel House Jr., George Niang, and Shake Milton. Embiid's still in the game, though. Are we doing this Embiid plays the whole first quarter again? Is that what we're doing? TJ in the corner. TJ's feeling himself. TJ up and under on Maxey and everybody. Oh, my God. TJ McConnell's playing like a star. Oh, Embiid gets called for another charge right there? Oh, he got called. Okay, he got the foul. I thought they called another charge. I was about to be like, what the hell? It's a flop. He flopped the first time, too. It's the second time he flopped. Call both of them. Man. I think the Sixers' defense needs to step it up a little bit. Giving up 32 points to the Pacers in the first quarter is not good. House has to play because we have no wings. Yeah, you're right. Especially without Tobias. You're right. Kopik, what up? Halliburton for 3 again. Damn. Why are we just... I say this every time I watch a Sixers basketball game, don't I? Why are we just letting them shoot wide open threes? Embiid. Baseline. Gets hacked on both arms. No call. What's up with these officials tonight, man? Oh, my God. 37-34. Oh, my God. This lineup is interesting. I should see more of a two-man Maxey and Embiid game, but House, Niang. Hey, there you go. Good finish, George. Good finish, George. I wanted you to dunk it, but we're not going to get crazy here. It was a good play by House. Good play by House. I thought he was going to shoot a corner three. He didn't force it. Oh, man. We have absolutely no rim defense at all right now. And Joel Embiid's on the floor. Come on, House. Shoot it. Oh, my goodness. I've never said anything bad about Daniel House in my life. Ever. That doesn't count. I just want to let you guys know I'm being serious right now. I've always been a Daniel House Jr. fan. I've always advocated that he still has game left. I've been saying the whole season you need to play Daniel House. Oh, man. No, that was a good finish. That was a good finish, though. And Daniel House can be a victim of fit also, He can be another player that has some kind of skill set left, but is just put in these weird lineups or thrown on the floor in lineups where he doesn't really have a role or know what to do. That could be it. Playback legit has better presentation than YouTube. Of course it does, man. Of course it does. What do you mean by presentation? Are you talking about the game itself? Because it plays, instead of it playing commercials, it plays like from NBA League Pass. So, it's easier to navigate. Yeah, it's very simple. It's very simple. If we had Rockets Daniel House, he would be getting minutes over Niang. Well, you just need Niang to make shots. Because, for a couple weeks, Niang looked completely unplayable. And he's not ever going to be great defensively or rebounding or anything like that. But if he can give you some, if he gives you 15 points off the bench in those 20-some minutes, we can't complain about that. Mr. Rudy, Embiid with Jokic-level defense in the first. Where is our rim protector? Yeah. Honestly, in certain spurts this season, Embiid has been amazing defensively. Obviously, like the blocks on Ja Morant, the game-saving blocks on... he's had a couple game-saving blocks this season. But like overall, consistently defending the rim, he's definitely having, I would probably say, his worst season as a rim protector and a rebounder. And I can't really assess whether that's... I just can't really assess whether that's him, just jogging through the regular season and trying to get to the playoffs healthy, or if he's really struggling with, like, speed and elevation. I have no idea. Paul Reed's in the game. A rare Niang rebound. Let's go. Harden, Paul Reed, two-man game. I'm here for it. Harden all the way in. And he gets a foul call. Harden's been looking spry lately, hasn't he? He's saving it for the playoffs, I hope. I really think he is, man. Like, you just see a serious lack of just care and effort, honestly, on, like, the rebounding and rim protection from Joel Embiid throughout this regular season. And then he's kind of picked and chosen which games he really wants to give 110% in, and they're usually those, they're always those big, nationally televised big matchups, the Bucks, the Nuggets, the Celtics. So I really have to just try to assess Joel Embiid based on those big matchups and when you really know you're getting the most effort out of him. And I know what the old heads say. Back in the day, they tried every game. It's different for somebody that's 7'2", 285, It's just different, man. He has to manage his health a little bit differently than most players. How was that a shooting foul? Wasn't he trying to pass the ball from the baseline? I didn't think that was a shot either. Maxey getting back to that version of him when Harden came in and he couldn't miss. Yes, sir. He really is. Should we trade Harris next summer for more depth? Yes, you should. I mean, they've tried to trade him every season. And not because he sucks, man. Because his contract is too big. Niang for 3, missed it. And that's just, Elton Brand being handed the GM title for 2 years was just a flat-out disaster. Mikal Bridges had 31 points last night to make you guys feel even worse about Elton Brand and his decision-making. The Mikal Bridges trade might go down as one of the worst trades in NBA history. Come on. Lay right there. Lay down. Brett was the interim GM. He was. What a horrible trade. What a horrible trade. Mikal Bridges, man. Went to Villanova. Mom works for the damn organization. And not only that, was the exact 3-and-D player that we were looking for. And they traded him for Zaire Smith. Never played a game for the Sixers. Unbelievable trade. Really unbelievable. But when you think about the incompetence of Brett Brown, Elton Brand. I mean, you just gave guys with no experience whatsoever way too much power, way too much decision making. Let's go, Paul. You see Paul with the box out? .41-40. Harden step back three. Short. T.J. McConnell running. There's good defense by B-Ball Paul again. Look at Harden leading House. Oh, and House gets another finish. Daniel House having a game. Oh, Paul says no, sir. Do it again, Paul. Damn, he finished. I love a good Paul Reed rejection. That was almost backcourt right there. Harden playing with Paul and House has been pretty fun. House could be nice for us. Look, he has the size and athleticism still, and he just needs to be put in the right positions, I think. And if he can get out and run like that, that's something that we've been lacking the whole season. Paul under the rim. Well, TJ's not going to stop that. Niang with a foul, and one. And one for Indiana. But Zaire is a live ball god. Zaire Smith was really just a project. He wasn't even like, it was like this freak athletic player. Like, look how athletic he is, but he just has to learn the game. And it was so weird because we weren't in a position to be drafting projects. We needed players that could come in and contribute right away, and that was literally Mikal Bridges. And they traded him for a project. It's an insane trade from all angles. Oh my God, that almost went in. Pacers got numbers. That was a travel. They didn't call it. Paul playing defense at the rim again. I think Paul got hacked right there, but TJ gets the swipe. Mathurin finishes. Sixers down 4. Paul Reed is becoming a very smart defender. He has a lot of potential in the NBA. A lot of potential in the NBA for Paul Reed. Are the Pacers running a zone right now? How do you beat a zone, Shake? You shoot the ball! Let's go. Go zone if you want to. We got Sniper Shake in the corner. I dare you to go zone. And Indiana answers. .51-47. Is this considered playing down to competition? Niang for 3. Hits it. He's giving up threes on one end. He's making threes on the other end. What can you do? Can only play the hand that you're dealt. We always overhelp on D. Yeah. I think I said it last night, though, man. Is it overhelping, or are we just very slow at rotating? Are we very slow at, retreating and getting back? Well, at least we got McDaniels back in. Yeah, Niang got shredded right there. Now you can switch again. Niang really is a deficient. He really is a negative on the perimeter defense. That was a travel, was it not? I thought he took an extra step too, Allah. I've always agreed with everything Allah's ever said. Oh, come on. He got a euro and an extra step. How can officials not count? George Niang has the max vertical of prime Lizzo. That would be a contest to watch. Who can jump higher, Lizzo or George Niang? Oh, Shake, come on, take him. Come on, Sniper Shake. Here's Harden with TJ McConnell on him. Sniper Shake for 3! Young Neff, what up? Yeah, NBA referees are bad. They just are. I don't understand how you can euro and take an extra step and not be called for it. TJ McConnell all the way in on Paul Reed, man. TJ's out here cooking. He's got a chip on his shoulder. Oh, Harden gets swatted into the second row. TJ McConnell wants to prove to the Sixers that we should have given him a supermax. Reigns better have said he got his money on Lizzo. He's got his money that Lizzo can jump higher than George Niang. Harden inbound assist to Paul Reed. Oh my goodness. Somebody made a mistake there. 57-55. And a foul is called, or a Doc Rivers timeout. Doc Rivers timeout. Let's get 50 in the playback. We need 4 more. Playback.tv/runitbackphilly. You can log into your TV provider and watch the game with us. Or you can just click the link and come over and join the chat. Either way, we appreciate you. If you don't have a TV provider, you can still join the playback stream however you're watching the game. Where'd this dude get this bootleg jersey, bro? Do you guys see that bootleg jersey he's wearing? Oh, my God. It doesn't have a number on it. He got that jersey at TJ Maxx. Holy cow. Sam said, I'm getting to watch the game for free on playback. It's sick. It's only on League Pass in my area. Well, that's dope. That's dope. There's the troll again. Hopefully my ban button works. And bro. Hey, we got 52 in the playback. Let's go. I gotta reset my stream real quick. Be back in 1 second. Well, I can just restore the chat here, I think. Close pop-out chat. Nope, now the chat's gone. We got... I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to take care of a loser in the chat real quick. We got it done. Amazing. Amazing that there's trolls in 2023. Like, what are we doing here? Harden gets that. Did he get that foul call? $57-55. Eventually, we are going to consistently hit hundreds in the playback, but having 53 live right now is dope. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for joining us. And yeah, you don't necessarily have to sign in with your TV provider. You can just come over and listen to the broadcast and join the chat. And you can join us for the YouTube highlight, the film reviews. I did one last night. It was a lot of fun. I want to continue doing those on Sixers off nights because it was really fun to do. And we had a good turnout on that. You don't need a TV provider to join us on that either. PlaybackTV has the licensing to show NBA highlights on YouTube. So that was fun. Run it back takeover! No more free work. Also, everything I do on Playback TV is posted on the Patreon page, patreon.com/runitbackphilly for $5 a month. If you want all of the streams and, be able to watch them whenever you want to watch them, you can go sign up for the Patreon, patreon.com/runitbackphilly. TJ, inside on McDaniels. Good D from McDaniels right there. Turner high over McDaniels, and he missed it. That was good defense by McDaniels again. And Embiid was all the way down the floor and lost the ball out of bounds. It's good defense by McDaniels. DeAnthony Melton with some good defense, man. We got some good defenders on the floor, bro. Look at that dime by Harden, though. Embiid lost it out of bounds. I think Embiid had his right or left hand grabbed by McConnell right there, but that was a nice dime, though. This lineup is perfect. I agree, man. I agree. This lineup is perfect. And we'll see, if this lineup does numbers and maybe somebody somehow, that's an offensive foul. You got to call that. You got to call that, man. You can't jump forward into the defender. That's an offensive foul, man. That's ridiculous. Embiid for three. Splash. Turner finishes again. Is Miles Turner about to just turn into prime Tim Duncan on us? Is that what's going to happen? Embiid thought he got fouled. Another turnover. Pacers outrunning Halliburton with a Duncan transition. 63-60. Yeah, we're on pace to give up about 130 points to the Indiana Pacers in this game. So Harden tries to bait a foul call right there, but at least he made the three. Come on, James. Just shoot the ball and shut up. Miles Turner is cooking. We're going to have to win if we want to see this lineup again. Yeah, they're going to have to start getting some stops. As much as I'm talking about these guys playing good defense, we got Pacers have 65 points. Maxey hits another three. Does this kid miss? McDaniels gets Halliburton all the way in and one. Thought it was a good effort by McDaniels, but man, these dudes are making some tough shots. Maxey's becoming automatic on wide open threes. I just want to say that. I don't even think that was a foul. That was a bit of a hook. If you ask me. This game's going to be like 149 to 140. I say this a lot, though, man. Like, when teams cook us from the perimeter or in general, a lot of times I don't even feel like it's terrible defense. Some of these teams just make ridiculous shots. Nice finish by DeAnthony Melton right there. Now let's D up. Let's D up. Turnover. There we go. Halliburton wanted a foul. No go. Joel Embiid, end to end. And a finish. That's a 7-footer right there, ladies and gentlemen, running the length of the floor. Combo dribble finish. They play better defense in the All-Star game. Hey, man, look. I have learned, especially this season, that Monday night regular season games are essentially a joke. And we now watch them for fun and for no other reason whatsoever. Both teams are on pace to score 140, so obviously some tough defense is being played. I'm calling a big run to either close this quarter or start the third. I like it, Knitfish. I like it. Domingo, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Liking the way this roster looks. I like this lineup, man. I like that DeAnthony Melton, Jalen McDaniels in the starting lineup. And they don't have to start, but this lineup right here, Doc could really experiment with in, staggering the bench and things like that. I think he could experiment more with this lineup. If this lineup proves to be, pretty good, I think he should experiment with it. Bench of Melton, Milton, Harris, Niang, and Reed is not bad at all. Melton, Milton, Harris, Niang, and Reed. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I think the player, if they would make a change, would be PJ Tucker moving to the bench. And would PJ Tucker even care? Does he even want to be starting at this point in his career? I don't know. Maybe he does, but I don't think I would want to be starting at 37, Top Shotta, what up? This is Shane. That's a dope name, Shane. Top Shotta, this is Shane. I respect the name. I respect the straightforwardness and bluntness of your name. Damn, MIB, why'd you have to give it to me like that? Pause. I don't know why I said it like that, but why'd you have to give me straight facts like that, bro? It doesn't matter who starts, but who ends, and PJ will be in the closing lineup. That's true. You're not going to get McDaniels in the closing lineup no matter what. Honestly, I would like for, if that's the case, and I'm not saying PJ shouldn't be in the closing lineup. PJ's a dog and is great defensively down the stretch and is exactly what we need down the stretch of games and playoff games. That hustle, that killer instinct. I would like to see probably maybe Harden, Maxey, PJ, Tobias. I don't know, man. 1-point game here. Maybe the Sixers can make a run to end this quarter. Let's see. 3 minutes left. See if we can make a run to end this quarter. Harden running a bit of a triangle from the elbow. That's an interesting offense. Maxey initiating. Harden on the elbow. Dumping it under to Embiid. Was that a 3-man? Did we just have like a strategic play right there? MIB, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. DJ, you're a dog, never quit. Sky's the limit, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. You know, anybody, you just find something. You find something. You know, whatever you do in life, man. Find what it is that you can enjoy doing. People always say that, but I do think too many people hate their jobs, man. Too many people take a career for the financial aspect of it. I'm just saying. If you're really, really interested in what you're doing every day, it doesn't feel like you're working. You know? A lot of people comment, did my stream just freeze? Or frozen. OBS froze. Son of a bitch. All right, we got an issue. Camera issue. The camera froze. All right, well, we're going to do the whole stream blacked out. Let's go. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to get it fixed. This is exactly why I'm just buying another webcam. Because this is bullshit. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Come on, bruh. I didn't see the call because I'm trying to fix my damn camera. I might have to close OBS. Oh, we're back. We got the camera back. I didn't see what happened. Not that when the camera turns off, I can't see, but I was trying to fix it and I wasn't watching a game. Tim Donahue was right all along. These refs have extra chromosomes. BS call. I didn't see it. Hey, we got 56 in the playback. Let's hit 60. We're giving up way too many points in the paint. The Pacers are on pace for 148 points in this game. That is not good. McDaniels all the way in. Oh, he went for the poster. Maybe should have been a foul. No call. Buddy Hield kicks it. Pacers have terrible spacing here. And is that our ball? That's not our ball? Oh, you can't hear me. Oops. What happened now? Check into playback. Oh my God. My shit's going haywire now. Check. Check. Oh, there we go. We're back. Technical difficulties kicking my ass right now, man. Just trying to watch a basketball game. Everybody just ignore the troll in the chat. Fucking loser. $74-74. We leave another shooter wide open from three. Let's get a rebound. Come on, Jay. There we go. Jalen gets the ball. Sniper shake for three. Missed it. McDaniels. Oh, we almost had another offensive rebound. Jalen McDaniels is all over the place, man. He really is everywhere. He is everywhere. He is the exact player that this team needs, man. You guys were right. And, you know, when I was shouting out Matisse Thybulle when he had those games with the Trailblazers, it was not a slight to Jalen McDaniels at all. I've liked the trade the whole time. I just think the Sixers' development is embarrassing, or lack of development. But obviously, Jalen McDaniels brings more of a complete game to the team and is just much more versatile and a much better fit alongside really anybody. It's the kind of guy you can just plug and play anywhere. And we can't develop guys, so we have to find guys like that. Like DeAnthony Melton was a second-round pick. We gave up a first-round pick in a trade for him because Memphis drafted him in the second and developed him and got a first-round pick out of him. You know, we can't develop guys, so we got to, oh, my guy got the beer spilled all over the jeans. We can't develop players, so we have to give up first-round picks for players that other teams developed. But hey, get it how you can, I guess. I don't know. 76-74 in the second quarter. What a ridiculous score. What a ridiculous score. Oh my goodness. Jordan Morrow with a floater over Embiid. Joel looks a little bit tired, not going to lie. Monday night after, a big performance against the Bucks, maybe this should have been one of those Joel Embiid sore foot games. Gets fouled. He's on the floor again. Maybe this should have been one of those Joel Embiid rest games, but Doc has JMD on a short leash. J215, what up? Shout out to the 215. Oh, the Rockets drafted Melton? Well, either way, we can't develop shit. Hey, shout out to my ban from chat button working. Every time that little troll comes back in here, I kick him out. Jimmy! What's up, Jimmy? $82 on YouTube. Hit the like button. Get me to 100. Come over and join the playback room. Playback.tv/runitbackphilly. We got 52 in the playback. We're trying to get 60 live before this game is over. Need 8 more. And Halliburton hits one at the buzzer. Wow, really? He hit that? He wasn't even square. He was like standing sideways. They are making ridiculous shots. Weird ass jumper, man. Weird ass jumper. I don't think we're playing good defense, but I also think the Pacers are making insane shots. I do think that. Mr. Rudy, thank you for the super chat. As always, I'll say this now. I don't like this wannabe Dirk Nowitzki version of Embiid. Scoring is good and all, but the defense is embarrassing. I just can't go overboard with it right now, man. I have to wait till the playoffs. I can't go overboard with it. I have to wait till the playoffs. I agree, Joel's not giving you 100% every night, especially in games against the Indiana Pacers on a Monday. But I can't go crazy with it right now, man. I gotta see what it looks like in the playoffs. The only thing I want, the only thing we should want, the only thing we've wanted all season, is for him to be healthy in the playoffs. You know, that's the goal here. Is the goal to blow out the Indiana Pacers on a Monday? It'd be nice. It'd be nice to not for the Pacers to not have 78 points at halftime or whatever it is. But does it matter? Does it matter? You know, the Boston Celtics lost to the Knicks last night. There's a game this season where the Boston Celtics lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder and gave up 153 points. Does that matter? No, not really. You know, if Boston ends up back in the NBA Finals, did that game where they gave up 150 to the Oklahoma City Thunder matter? No, it just didn't matter. I want him to be healthy for the playoffs. That's what I want. I would have rested Joe this game, honestly. I would start resting Joe every other game until the playoffs start. I don't know. Yeah, you guys are right. It doesn't matter if it's one game, but this year Embiid has taken a lot of games off. I agree. I just want to see what he looks like in the playoffs, man. Knicks are good, though. We can't keep discrediting them. They are a lot better since they added Josh Hart also. Big-time pickup. I wouldn't say they're good, though, because Julius Randle's going to shoot you out of games no matter what. I don't care how Embiid looks until the playoffs, to be honest, Sam says. Stop playing Embiid whole quarters. There's a start. I don't think he's ever, in his lifetime really been used to playing 12 straight minutes in an NBA game. All right, guys, halftime. I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out with me. What's up? What I miss? Nothing? Good. Robocon, what up? Shout out to everybody that was hanging out in the first half, man. That was fun. We'll do another one where I get some friends over here. Did you guys have fun when I had did you guys enjoy when I had Stefan and Jimmy over here? I'm sure. I had a lot of fun when Stefan and Jimmy were over here. That was a lot of fun. We'll get Jimmy over here again. I think Jimmy's in the chat. Or he was. What's up, Jimmy? Gang, gang. No, we can't say that anymore because of Ja Morant, bro. Everyone in the world's under surveillance right now. Group. Yeah, Ja Morant ruined it, man. Throwing up gang signs and showing guns and stuff in the strip club, man. Who's the dude that looks like he could be your brother? That's Stefan, but he moved to Pittsburgh like a fraud. He came through for 2 streams and then he was like, hey, by the way, I'm moving to Pittsburgh. See ya. The, NZ, bro, isn't that insane? Isn't that just a different level of worthlessness? I gotta make some mods. I gotta make some of you guys mods in here so you can delete stuff like that when I'm not really watching the chat and stuff. So we'll definitely get that. We'll get that going too. I don't know how to make mods, but I'll figure it out. I don't know how to make mods now, but I'll figure it out. Russell Westbrook got 2 Kings fans ejected for being disrespectful. What a pussy. Pussy! That's fraudulent behavior, Russell Westbrook. That's what that is. I get these notifications that pop up with the NBA news. Clutch points. Here we go, second half. Maybe we could play some defense. The Pacers have 79 points. And they started out by chucking a 3 and hitting a 3. My God. 82-78. Let's see if we can get back up over 50 here. The goal is to break 60 live. I don't think I've ever broken 60 live on playback. There's Embiid playing some D, but they get an offensive board, man. 5 quick points given up to Indiana to start the third quarter. That is not good. That is no bueno. Harden, Embiid with the jumper. Let's go. Oh, I did get to 65 with Steph. You're right. That was the Memphis game. That was the Memphis game. Forgot about that. They wanted to travel right there. Turner for 3. Let's get a board. There we go. McDaniels gets a rebound. Something Tobias Harris doesn't do. Harden all the way in. He got fouled. Eric R., what up, man? R. Jones, who else put money on this triple-double? You put money on a James Harden triple-double? That's good money. That's good money. I don't know what that is. Pacers got some good young players. They do. They do got some good young players. I haven't seen much of Mathurin in this game. All right, we got to remind the Instagrammers again. Hey. Live for second half. Turner. Oh, Embiid with the block. There we go. We're getting it. See, Embiid just doesn't try in the first half. He just doesn't try in the first half, man. That was great position, but a great block by Joe, man. I reset my stream, and it always makes Kate and Allah so much louder. I don't want to hear them dudes. Dude and lady, sorry. Allah gets worse every game, Bucket Getter says. Listen, NBC Sports, if you want to be new age, give us the option to completely mute the broadcast. I like that he always points out what college somebody played for. Doesn't matter how long they were in the league. He'll be like, great take there and finish from the Duquesne product. Nobody gives a shit what school TJ McConnell went to. No broadcast with just b-ball sounds would be sick. It would be. That's what the Summer League games sound like sometimes. Or Melton for three. Oh, my God, way off. You know, sometimes in the preseason when the game's not televised and you have to find like a stream of it and it's like just the Arena Jumbotron broadcast and you just get the sneakers squeaking. That's all you get. Did you guys see that Miles Turner turnaround jumper? That was all ugly. Embiid forces his way in on Turner. Gets the and one. It's time for some bully ball, ladies and gentlemen. We were just joking in the first half. He had his hand down. Right there's the foul. Right there's the foul. What's he arguing? What are you arguing? You had your hand down in the elbow, bro. I love when a player gets their arms up after the play, and they're like, my arm's up. (86-86). Embiid finishes the three-point play. Oh, my God. We're leaving Halliburton open. He missed it. I never like to leave him open, man. That shot's ugly as hell, but he just makes it all the time. Harden step back three, back rimmed it. McDaniels playing some defense. Are we going to play defense in the second half now? Okay, defense starts now. Here we go. Never mind. They get a wide open 3 in the corner. Oh, it was blocked by Maxey? Blocked by Maxey. Let's go. Shake Milton for 3. Sniper shake. Sniper! Sniper shake. Young Neff. Hold on a second. My camera turned off again. Oh, Shake keeps it alive somehow. Maxey at 3 in the corner. Shake and Maxey are going bananas. Do you guys remember those games against the Atlanta Hawks 2 years ago? Or even just the regular season 2 years ago when Maxey really became a good role player off the bench and we were getting a consistent 15 and 15 from Maxey and Shake? That was fun. Young Neff said, DJ, just wondering what's your opinion on the Ja situation. The Ja situation, it's complicated. You know, you can't just jump and say this guy's an idiot. You know, somebody comes from a certain place and lives a certain lifestyle and then is handed $100 million. Great things are not always going to come of it. But Ja Morant needs to use this as a learning situation, and he needs to use it as a learning situation very quickly. And the NBA needs to make an example about it, and they need to show him to his face, this is no joke. We cannot have this at all. And if you would like to ruin your NBA career, you can do that. We would prefer that you it sucks, man. It sucks that he's doing these things that he's doing. But again, if somebody that kind of lived that lifestyle, I'm not saying he did. I don't know what kind of lifestyle he lived. I'm just assuming based on his actions right now that he's always kind of lived that lifestyle. Yeah, Ja needs a reality check, bro. I watched Allen Iverson go through it when he was a rookie, when he was first couple years in the league. You know, it reminds me of what Allen Iverson was doing. You know, one time Allen Iverson was in trouble because he sent one of his friends in his registered vehicle to a restaurant to pistol whip somebody, and that came back on him. There was something when Allen Iverson was, before he even played in the NBA, he almost never made it to the NBA. He was almost on trial for murder or something like that. Like, you know, I've seen young people from impoverished neighborhoods that are just handed fame and money. Not just from impoverished neighborhoods, by the way. Young people in general that are just handed $100 million. It's a dangerous combination. You know? It sucks to try to talk about it in today's climate because kind of everything on social media today, especially Twitter, it ends up being about race. And so then, you know, people come at me and say I'm not allowed to, you know, if I give my opinion, there's just a coalition of people that are like, you can't give your opinion on this because, you know, so I don't like to get into that conversation, but that's what I think. John, it's a reality check, and we'll see if he learns from it. You can't live that lifestyle and be an NBA superstar. You just can't. You got to make a choice. You got to make a decision. Do you want to be an NBA superstar? Or do you want to live that lifestyle? Yeah, it's hard for me to say anything. It is. It is what it is. You know. But I also think there's people enabling it because everyone's mad now that Skip Bayless said, is he a gang member? You know, now everyone's, you know, on Twitter's freaking out that Skip Bayless said, is he a gang member? Or there's people that are, you know, a particular New York sports reporter who I feel like kind of makes issues something that they're not. I'll say it that way. Retweeted the Skip Bayless thing and said this is irresponsible and whatever else because he said, is he a gang member? I mean, he was throwing up gang signs and holding and showing a gun in a strip club. I think it's a very valid question to say, is he a gang member? I don't know. And I don't ever agree with Skip Bayless, but I don't think there's anything wrong with seeing somebody throw up gang signs and flash a gun on Instagram and say, is he a gang member? They said the same thing about Deshaun Jackson. Remember the rumors were out that he was a gang member, and he probably was. That's my take on it. Buddy Hield hits a 3. 1 point game. Morant went to a private school and has had both parents. There's a whole 8 Mile TikTok about it. Well, that's interesting. So he's acting? Harden has 16 assists already? Wow. Wow. Just wow. Yo, it would be. Let's get Harden another one. Let's go. Oh, Maxie, come on. Jack that up. If Harden could make history in this game, I would forget about the fact that we haven't played defense the entire game. That was a foul. No call. That's a foul. Oh, and he gets blocked. Really kind of forced it into quadruple coverage. He was out of bounds. Thank you. Why bro doesn't pass? Because Embiid got that Kobe mentality, baby. No, he had 10 assists last game. Embiid passes the ball. Sometimes he doesn't. McDaniels a fadeaway midi. Let's go. 55 into playback. Let's get over 60. Playback.tv/runningbackphilly. Oh, hell no. Embiid said, get that out of here, and I'm going to take a swing at it. This is a end of the fourth quarter score. There's 4 minutes left in the third. I didn't even know that. I was just assuming Ja Morant was like from had a rough upbringing and was involved in stuff like that growing up. That's just that's me being ignorant or just kind of assuming. I mean, I'm sure anybody that doesn't know him would have assumed that. Why else would you be acting like that? So the fact that Morant went to a private school and came up in a 2-parent household with a good marriage, that kind of goes against the research there. And Clarence lives with both parents. Wait, how's it go? Hold on. I used to know every word to the 8 Mile verses, man. This guy's a gangsta. His real name is Clarence. And Clarence lives at home with both parents. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. This guy don't want to battle. He's shook because they know such things as scared to death. He's scared to look at his fucking yearbook. Clanbrook. You reminded me of 8 Mile, man. Fuck a beat. I go a cappella. Fuck a papa doc. Fuck a clock. Fuck a trailer. Everybody. Y'all, if you doubt me. I'm a piece of white trash. I say it proudly. And this battle, I don't want to win. I'm outie. Here, tell these people something they don't know about me. Great movie, kids. Go watch it. 8 Mile. Random gamer being part of this generation. I will say people my age for some reason love to be cool and think it's cool to throw up gang signs and shit. I was at my local park, and I kid you not, some 14-year-old said STFU, and I'll pull out a 9 on your ass. I think there's always been actors, though. You know, there's always been wannabes. There's always been wannabes, man. There was wannabes in my generation. You know, I grew up in I didn't grow up in, like, the upper class or anything. I grew up in, like, I would say lower middle class. I would say closer to poor than middle class. But it was like white poor, you know? It was like trailer parks and heroin addicts and shit like that. And there was wannabes in my town, you know. Back in the 90s, the white kids, man, they wanted to be gangsters so bad. And then Eminem came out and everybody loved him because he was like, they were like, we got one. He's us. He's literally us. Yeah, some people grow out of it, but Ja's what, 24 years old? Honestly, man, if you ask me, and I still work in nightlife part-time, DJing, bartending, things like that, and so I'm still around, you know, 22, 21, 22, 23-year-old people. If you ask me, that's not, they're just kids to me, you know. It's just really giving an immature kid $100 million. That's what's going on with Ja, if you ask me. McDaniels with 16 points and 8 rebounds. 104-98 with still 4 minutes left in the third. Buddy Hield for 3. Let's get back to the game. But that's my take on the Ja Morant situation. I don't know if that's a valid take or not. That's how I see it. He's going to learn from it, I think. Embiid, mid-range jumper, missed it. That's like an 8-foot jumper. I don't know if that's necessary. Halliburton all the way in, gets fouled by Daniel House Jr. 55 into playback. Let's break 60. Playback.tv/runitbackphilly. Come on over here. Join the new platform. Join the future. If you don't know, it is on its way to becoming the biggest sports streaming platform in the world. I don't know if they're patenting the stuff that they came up with. I think it would be, if they could, that would be a genius idea. But you sign in with your TV provider, you watch the game with us. You don't have to sign in with your TV provider, though. If you're watching a game on an illegal stream or you just want to continue to watch it on your TV, you can still come over to Playback and join us in the chat, man. Playback.tv/runitbackphilly. Very simple to make an account. And, yeah, that's it. Charge. Blocking call on George Niang, and he's holding his knee. Come on, George, get up. Daniel House is the best Sixers player to wear 25 in the last 5 years. I think so, too. Oh, man, now we're in the chat talking about Kanye and anti-Semitism. Yikes. Anyway, 104, 103. Niang, nice. Get up, Tubby. Bucket getter says, get up, Tubby. Oh, man. Sixers down 105 to 104. This is quite obviously the worst defensive game they've had in a long time. Niang kicks it all the way to... Oh, there's that step back three, Daniel House, and he hits it. Daniel House revenge game. I told you guys never to doubt this guy. We're almost at 100 on YouTube. Hit the like button. Thank you very much for being here. Subscribe to the channel. Daniel House Jr. revenge game, bro. What the hell's going on here? Buddy Hield's got Niang on an ISO. He shoots a step back. Splash. Nobody's missing in this game. Nobody's missing shots. This is like a shoot around, warm-ups. Embiid all the way in. Big time blocking call right there. I mean, Embiid really lowered his shoulder and launched my dude out of bounds. Get into that weight room, boy. Get into the weight room, son. He had decent positioning. It's still a block, though, but bro, he really took a shot, man. He really took a shot. Hey, if you're going to step up in front of Joel Embiid, you want to have positioning because you're about to take a shot and still get called for a foul. Pacers fans act like Embiid killed him. Are they booing or something? Like they wanted that to be called a foul? Do they understand the rules of basketball? You bet Joel under 41 against the Pacers? Wait a minute. They called it a block, did they not? What did I miss? Oh, they're reviewing the... Yeah, he's moving. It's a block. I thought they were reviewing for a flagrant or something. I'm like, what? And to be honest with you, it's a block and a flop. Like, this is... You can't take a charge on the side of someone's body, bro. Yeah, we're no more politics, Kanye, anti-Semitism, any of that in the chat. Let's try to keep it strictly sports. I know we started with the Ja conversation. I understand why it went there, but let's rein it in, man. Let's rein it in. Did they call this a charge? Yeah, they called it block. Okay. Yo, why is this dude jacked for no reason? This one referee just benches 350 on weekends. That was an obvious call. MIB, I just said it for everybody to stop talking politics, race, religion, whatever else in the chat. I wasn't going one way or the other. I wasn't saying you were wrong. I wasn't saying anybody else was wrong. That was sly, though, for you to reply with a little bit of a shot at the very end. Like, you know. Yeah, you tell him, DJ. I wasn't taking a side. I'm just saying everybody, you know, let's all stop talking about it. Look, there's bar rules. Bar rules when you're streaming. The bar rules. What do you not talk about at a bar? Race, religion, politics. Why do you not talk about race, religion, or politics at a bar? Because everybody's just there to have fun, and if you start talking about race, religion, or politics, somebody's going to get offended, somebody's going to get pissed off, there's going to be an argument, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants people to argue about race, religion, or politics in a sports stream. or at a bar or at your job. That's all. $59 into playback. Let's get 60. Playback.tv/runitbackphilly. My favorite is working at a bar when the presidential debates are about to go down because people will be like, can you put the debate on? And I'm like, fuck no, bro. The last thing I want in this place is people to be watching a presidential debate. Are you serious? Joel running the fast break with the no-look dime to shake. That's a goaltend. Oh, that was such a nice pass by Embiid. Damn, that was a nice pass. Shake couldn't finish, man. I love to see Joel run a fast break and drop some no-look dimes, though. Just the level of skill is insane. Tyrese Maxey, floater off the glass. Better get out here. Dogs in the other room eating the cat food again, man. Oh, my God. Indiana hits another three. What are they shooting, 80%? Are they really? Knitfish said, bro, I'm out. 113 to 112 in the third quarter. Let's throw this game in the trash. Let's everybody involved, both teams, need to pretend that this game did not happen. That's a foul. Come on, refs. You just have to call that. He finishes anyway. Indiana's shooting 41% from three. The Sixers are shooting 60% from three. Both teams are shooting 60% from the field. Where's the foul there? Is Niang going to get a T? That was a good block. I thought that was a goaltend the first time. That was a good block. I like high-scoring games usually, but this is just terrible. Embiid should play nothing but 5-on-5 full-court ball all summer and study Jokic film. I bet he comes back averaging a triple-double. I'm all right on that. Averaging a triple-double doesn't win you championships. I love Jokic, great talent, but let's be serious. Half of his assists are handoffs 30 feet from the rim. And the triple-double stat is just so completely overrated, it's unbelievable. I'll take defense over averaging a triple-double. But realistically, Joe can't play basketball all summer, man. He just can't. I would like to see Joel Embiid be in better shape next year. Obviously, this season with the plantar fasciitis or whatever the hell was going on, he just doesn't look like he's in great shape. House for three. Shanked it. But I don't think we're ever going to get Joel Embiid playing basketball all summer because he's just at too high risk of injury all the time. Westbrook diminished the triple-double when he was stat padding all those years. Jokic team is undefeated when he has a triple-double, though it's not Westbrook. Yeah, I agree. Jokic is a lot better player than Westbrook. And I'm not really saying anything negative about Jokic at all. He's a 7-foot center/point guard. He's an amazing talent. I just get annoyed at everybody acting like it's the greatest thing that's ever been done before. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing with me with Jokic. I wish people could appreciate how good he is without acting like it is the most, without acting like he's literally number one and Michael Jordan's number two. Like, it's crazy. Swipa is just, bro. The thing about Swipa is he harps on this true shooting percentage. I talk about it a million times, but he acts like true shooting percentage means everything. And like, bro, nobody in the 90s or the 2000s was ever talking about even field goal percentage, let alone nobody said Iverson dropped 35 in a Sixers win, but he only shot, 41% from the field and 29% from three. Nobody ever cared about that. Efficiency only became a thing in the last 10 years when people started breaking out these calculators and going so hard on this, like, you not only do you have to win, but you have to be efficient. You have to have 60% from the field and 55% from three and all this BS. When did we start watching the game with calculators, man? I don't care if you're 0 for 20 in the first half. That's a bad haircut right there, bro. I don't care if you're 0 for 20 in the first half. If you get hot in the third quarter and you finish the game strong and you have a game-winning sequence in the fourth, like Kobe, Jordan, Iverson, lots of players, Tracy McGrady, lots of players have done in their careers. Nobody cares about your field goal percentage. I don't care if you're 12 for 40. If you couldn't buy a bucket in the first half and you kept shooting and won the game for your team, when do we start this? Efficiency. So Jokic, shoots 5 shots, and everybody harps on the fact that he had 110% true shooting percentage. Kopech, exactly. Harden drops 30 on 9 for 20, and someone on Twitter says gross. Yeah, it's so annoying, bro. Just when did we stop watching ball? Because he was ice cold in the first half. That happens in playing basketball. I'm starting to think these efficiency kids never played basketball. That's what I'm starting to think. Shooters shoot. Sometimes you're hot, sometimes you're cold. That has nothing to do with the game. I'm starting to think these efficiency kids never played basketball. That's what I'm starting to think. $116, $114. $59 in the playback. We need one more. Let's get to 60. We need one more. Playback.tv/runningbackphilly. Be number 60. And while you're at it, make sure you have the app and your notifications on. And come in here every single Sixers game. There's Paul Reed being active again. Do you think being clutch is a real thing? My 8-year-old nephew asked me that last weekend, and I had to really think about it. I think I do. Yeah, being clutch is a real thing, definitely. But being clutch to me is not making and the Pacers get another call and an and one finish. Being clutch to me isn't necessarily making game-winning shots, every time you have an opportunity, because people say LeBron's not clutch, but LeBron has more game-winning shots than Jordan, and people don't know that. But I don't think that's what clutch is. I think clutch is players that, when the stakes are the highest, their level of play elevates. As the game gets more tense, as the situation gets more tense, as the game gets more important, their level of play continues to elevate. Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl, clutch. Bryce Harper in the playoffs, bro. Bryce Harper is probably the most clutch athlete I've ever seen. That dude will struggle in games, but when it matters the most, he's hitting the damn ball out of the park. LeBron a lot of times in his career, Jordan a lot of times in his career, Kobe a lot of times in his career. You would take Kobe Bryant shooting over 3 people when the game mattered the most than somebody else shooting a wide open shot. Is that efficient? Not at all. Is that the shot you want? Yes. Yeah, Bryce Harper is so clutch, bro. I mean, so clutch. From the walk-off grand slam against the Cubs a couple years ago to the opposite field home run that sent them to the World Series this past coming year, man, Bryce Harper is just insanely clutch. When it matters the most, bro, you might as well not even pitch to the guy. All right, we're about to be down 117 to 116 with 11 minutes left in a basketball game. GG, the game has been horrible for both teams. We got 63 in the playback. Let's see if we can get to 70. Let's see if we can break new records here, man. Let's hit 70. All right, they missed the free throw. 116, 116 with 11. This game is so high scoring, and it's for reasons like that. Off of a free throw the Sixers get, McDaniels on a fast break. Nobody's playing defense, man. So maybe we can... There you go. McDaniels is playing defense. Hey, if nobody's going to play it, let me play it. Harden for three. No, he pump fakes. Look. We'll delete this game if we just finish this fourth quarter strong and it's not a close game. We never did that before we got JMD. Brett, you're 100% on the money. I think that's the first fast break. That's the first transition bucket off of a free throw I've seen from the Sixers in 10 years. 18-8 for Jalen McDaniels. Now, where's that scrub that was in my YouTube comments saying this guy had one good game and everybody? That's an offensive foul. Got it out the mud. Let's go, Paul. I've been trying to get Paul Reed. On my YouTube channel for an interview. I think it'd be great. But he probably doesn't do interviews because he probably has a PR team that's afraid that he's going to say something that he's not supposed to say because you know Paul Reed, bro. They probably don't let him do interviews on podcasts because he's going to say something. He's going to call out Doc Rivers. He's going to say something he shouldn't say. Buy one of his hoodies and see if you come on. I messaged him and I was like, hey, I don't need a hoodie, but how much for an interview? I'll give you $100 for an interview. I don't need your $100 hoodie. Not gonna lie, I would buy a Paul Reed hoodie, but the one that he put out is ugly. I'm not paying $100 for that hoodie. It's ugly. If you got a designer to make a nice design, I'd give you $100 for it. $118 to $118. Shake. Nice drive and finish. Thought that was Harden for a second with the left hand. Paul Reed probably hates Doc more than all of us. I bet he does. Mathurin for three. Missed it. Let's make a run here and put this game away. I'll forget this game ever happened if we just make a run and put it away. Paul Reed with the dime. D'Anthony with the finish. That's offensive. Oh my God, what a block by Paul Reed. Are you kidding me? Bro. Good grief. And to finish it off, we need a House Jr. 3 and we get one. Oh my goodness. That block was insane. Wow. Denied. Oh my God, that is just disrespectful. That was a disrespectful block. Easy money Harden. Should the Sixers pick up Ben if he's bought out? What? Gotta be trolling, bro. You gotta put laugh emojis after comments like that, man. You gotta let us know that you're not being serious. I want to rock right now. Maybe Daniel House ain't terrible, bro. He's been doing his thing this game, man. He's made some athletic transition plays, nice some finishes around the rim. He's playing some defense. He's hitting some threes. Ben's going to retire if he's bought out. He does not want to be a basketball player. That is an accurate take. And, you know, when I got hit with the copyright stuff, I had to delete a freaking year worth of videos. So it sucks because I don't know if I still have them up, but I have a couple of Ben Simmons videos where there's one where I was legitimately like, does this guy even want to play basketball? Like, he doesn't seem like he really likes. I said it a lot, actually, for probably a whole year. Let's go Cavs coming back against the Celtics. Let's go. Let's check the score. What's the score? Cavs Celtics 102-100 with 2 minutes left. Shout out to 62 in the playback. Every single stream we do more numbers, man. The sky's the limit. That is a disrespectful block by Paul Reed. Great play by Shake. And a knockdown by Daniel House Jr. Maybe Daniel House could be a valuable piece, or maybe the Pacers really suck. But let's make a run and put this game away, man. TJ mid-range, off. Get a rebound. There we go. Harden catch and shoot from 25 feet. He airballed it. Yikes. 14 points, 18 rebounds, 18 assists. Somebody bet on a triple-double. He needs 2 rebounds. Sixers on a 7-0 run. Let's keep it going and put this game away, man. And we'll forget this ever happened. House again. Sniper shake. Splash. Guys, Daniel House Jr. is playing a game right now. Maybe this wasn't as bad of a signing as we thought. Maybe Doctors doesn't know how to use the guy. I'm betting on that. Or maybe just the fact that the Pacers can't play any defense and we need to not take anything from this game, positive or negative. That was a terrible take. I think that's what we need to do with this game. We probably shouldn't take anything positive or negative from this game. I'm not taking anything from this game. Yeah, I think that's what we got to do. Jalen, big positive. I agree with that. It's good to see some guys get some run and not suck. Accurate. Accurate, bro. Accurate. Turner on Harden, that's a mismatch. Harden just lets him go to the rim. Not much he can do there. 128-120. 7:05. Shake, fake pass, baseline, hits the back of the backboard. My God. What'd they call? They called a foul? Yikes. These refs are awful on both sides. Both sides. What a dime from House Jr. to Paul Reed. Again, let's not take too much from this game. This is basically a Summer League game. I think we can finish the game with a Summer League lineup. House just gets called for a foul right there. House is on something. The refs are awful the entire sport. That's accurate. I really want us to get the first seed so we could avoid Boston and Milwaukee in the second round. Do we want to avoid Boston and Milwaukee, though? Because, like I said, if you get to the Eastern Conference Finals and lose, it's going to be an excuse for Glenn to continue his contract. And if the ownership feels like they have enough of an excuse to not fire Doc Rivers, they're going to continue because they don't want to buy out his contract. And I can't stand Doc Rivers. I want him gone. So I don't know. Do we really want to get bounced out of the second round? No, I don't. But obviously I don't. But at the end of the day, I'm going to root for my team to win. Even when I hate this team, I root, I get so mad and I'm like, fuck this team. I'm never watching another game in the very next game. I'm like, let's go! Sixers up 11. We're finally getting a little bit of a lead. Maybe we're going to play some defense here. There's Maxey playing some defense. Pacers look tired. Or are they tanking? Did somebody call in from upstairs and say, hey, listen, guys, you fought hard. Harden gets rejected by Turner. Oh, my God, what was that? That was probably the worst pass I've ever seen from a center in the NBA. Maxey all the way to the rim. Oh, he missed it. He thought he made it. McConnell, Turner, Embiid he tries to poster Embiid. What in the world is going on? This is pure chaos. This game is pure chaos, and I don't want Embiid to be part of it anymore. Just put him on the bench. I have no idea what's happening. He tried to dunk right there. Who do you think you are, Dwight Howard in the dunk contest, bro? What's this guy doing? Yeah, I mean, it's a foul for it's a foul for impeding the path to the basket and not being square. If he would have taken a charge, it would have been a charge, but turning your body is technically a foul. But that's an embarrassing dunk attempt. That is such an embarrassing dunk attempt. It wasn't even close to the rim. Oh, we challenged it? I think the challenge is going to uphold because I think it's I don't know. Maybe the off arm. Maybe they'll call an offensive foul on the off arm. Allah is so biased it's unlistenable. He is biased, but he picks and chooses. Like sometimes I feel like here's what I feel like Allah does. Allah is that classic take the opposite angle because he likes to argue person. When something is obvious on one end, he'll take the opposite angle just to be that guy. There will be like a terrible foul call, and he'll be like, there's the contact right there. You see it right there. Devil's advocate, dude. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I enjoy the Pacers DJ. As a DJ myself, I like when I hear DJs actually cutting it up and mixing and stuff versus just press and play and dancing around. Not that anyone cares anymore, because nobody cares anymore, but I like to hear it. Nobody cares. Kids don't even know what a DJ is, and they shouldn't know what a DJ is. A DJ is not necessary anymore. That's a topic for another day. Run the offense through House? Yes. I've seen enough build around Daniel House. I'm tweeting that right now. Can someone explain to me what Daryl sees in Doc? Why does he always defend him so profoundly and seem to genuinely like what he's doing? Can I get an analysis, DJ? Yeah, it's simple. It's money. The owners of this team, when they fired Brett Brown, they heard a legendary coach, Doc Rivers, was available. We all thought that meant he was going to be hard-nosed and he was going to make Ben Simmons shoot the ball. That turned out to not be the case very quickly. But they signed him for 5 seasons for $25 million. And they hired Daryl Morey at the same time. They were not hired together or as a pair or anything like that. Daryl Morey has nothing to do with Doc Rivers and vice versa. So Daryl has to not throw his coach under the bus because his coach is under contract by ownership who do not want to fire him because they don't want to buy out the rest of his contract. That's my take on it, seriously. Daryl's just in a position where he has to try to do what's best for the team, draft Isaiah Joe, Charles Bassey, all these guys that would probably be good role players or good bench players. He has to try to make the right roster moves for the team and hope that Doc plays the guys. And Doc doesn't play the guys, and Daryl's sitting there like, well, what can I do? He's not playing the guys that I drafted or that I traded for or that I signed. I think Daryl's in a tough position sometimes. I don't think all of his moves are perfect. I probably, looking back at it, wouldn't have signed PJ Tucker for that much money. I probably wouldn't have spent money on the Daniel House acquisition outside of what he looks like in this game. He's not looked good the whole season. I don't know if I would have given up everything he gave up in the James Harden, Ben Simmons trade. But if you're asking me why Daryl Morey defends Doc Rivers, I mean, it's just literally his job at this point. 10-point lead for the Sixers. $132, $122. I think we may be putting this game away. We will see. Nothing's safe. Embiid step back 3, missed it by a mile. 10-point lead is not enough to feel safe. Buddy Hield all the way in. No resistance at the rim. Eight-point game. We need to keep the foot on the gas and put this away. We can't. Don't start taking bad shots and giving up shots on the other end. Harden step back 3, missed it. Can the Sixers play some transition D? Well, it looks like we got back. I like it. McConnell all the way in. No resistance at the rim once again. And to be honest, Joel Embiid just standing there and watching him do a layup. Six-point game. Can this team make anything easy ever? Like the whole all season long, man. How many games have there been all season long where it was like, oh, we won that game, we should have won. And it was relatively painless. How many games all season? Like none. Every single game gives me an aneurysm. Every single game makes me want to throw my TV out the window. Is this every basketball team, or is it just the Sixers that are difficult to watch? Only ever had like 2 blowouts. TJ McConnell should not be scoring in double digits against anyone in 2023. I agree with that. Whereas McDaniels and House are 2 energy players. They're not on. That was a bench lineup. That's the thing. With the situation right now. I mean, McDaniels started the game, so I would think he should be part of the closing lineup and not Shake Milton. But I wouldn't expect Daniel House Jr. to be in there in the closing lineup. I would expect McDaniels to be in place of Shake at some point very, very soon. If Shake stays out there in the closing lineup, then I am head-scratchingly confused. Maxey wide open for 3. He's not missing that. He missed it. Damn. If Shake Milton's part of the closing lineup, color me confused, bro. I'm baffled. I'm flabbergasted. Oh, Melton wanted to finish. TJ strips the ball and kind of gives him a stare down. Like, come on, bro. Come on, TJ. You made a career out of this, but let's be serious, TJ. Nice take. Nice take. Nice take. Pacers fighting for their play-in lives. They are. A place you don't want to be in the NBA is mediocre. Just good enough to make the play-in tournament, not good enough to get Wembanyama or Scoot Henderson. You know what I mean? That's why the Sixers tanked. Did it work? We got Joel Embiid out of it. That's all we got. But we wouldn't have gotten Joel Embiid if we didn't tank, so, you know. At least it gave us 10 years of watching a superstar-level basketball player. If it doesn't equal a championship, I don't know. All right, McDaniels back in the game. I was right. That was pretty easy to predict, but I was like, when's Shake Milton going to come out? Embiid gets beat by Buddy Hield on the handle and then reaches out and fouls him. Did he get crossed up? Did Embiid just get cut up and fall over? Oh, he did. And he had to dive. He had to dive at him to make it look not as severe as it was. Embiid got crossed up, and instead of just falling down, he tackled him to make it look like an intentional foul. I respect it, Embiid. I respect where you went with that. I respect you trying to cover that up. Like, nah, bro, it was a take foul. No, you got cut up. Just say it. Knitfish, you're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right. Jokic would never try like that. Jokic wouldn't have, he would have let him run right past him. We've seen him do that, you know. So I appreciate the effort. It's, you know, it's a 7-footer trying to guard a little NBA guard. I get it. It's just funny. Maxey for 3. We missed it. Damn. 7-point game. McConnell high off the glass over Embiid's outstretched fingertips. He's giving the crowd shush emojis. Who do you think you are? TJ, listen, I know you want to have fun, but you're pissing me off. You're down by 4. You've been in the NBA for how long and still can't shoot a basketball? You want to give me shush emojis. Harden step back 3, missed it. And we got a push in the back on Miles Turner. He's shushing his own fans, ? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know. Doesn't really make much sense, does it? The crowd just boos at any foul call because they don't watch basketball in Indiana. Let's be serious, bro. It's a bunch of farmers that came out because the tickets were cheap. Melton for 3. Splash. Yeah, Harden's not having a good shooting night, but it is what it is. Can't win them all. He gave us 38 last time against the Bucks. Halliburton forces his way in. That was pretty good defense by Maxey. And the Pacers throw it away. That's a backcourt. This is the fourth time Allah talked about getting an advantage for a foul. He has like 5 go-to talking points. That's really it. "19 assists he has. That's cool. Let's get him to 20. He has a 21 assist game, I think this year, right? Earlier in the season. Embiid draws another foul. Halliburton's arguing it, but you were clearly reaching in, bro. Like, you can see that from space. What are you arguing? Players argue it. You know what I mean? Like, when I played ball growing up, you called your own fouls. Like, if you slap someone on the arm, you'd be like, foul, right? These dudes hack people, and they're like, what? Like, you know if you hack somebody or not. How do you not know that? You know that. I don't get it. How many assists does fraud all-star Halliburton have? Not 19. I know that. Cavs Celtics in overtime. Grant Poor Man's Niang Williams chokes on both free throws for the win. Well, if the Sixers close this out, we can jump over there real quick. But now we got a jump ball. Maxey thought it was a jump ball. They called it a foul. Oh, shut up, guys. They got to be careful here. You shouldn't react like that normally. All right, I'm muting the broadcast. I can't do it anymore. Was that a foul? I don't know. 139, 131. Minute and 40 left. Yo, actually, it's kind of dope watching the game with no sound on. Not gonna lie. McDaniels down the lane. Finished for the ice. McDaniels for the ice. Let's go. Take that, TJ McConnell, you little shushing bastard. Oh, and Halliburton gets fouled on a 3. Damn it. We can't just end the game? Can we just end the game? Do the Sixers hate ending games? Ugh. The Sixers don't know how to win and just close it out. I mean, apparently the Celtics don't either. They're in overtime with the Cavs right now. Didn't they just play a double overtime game? Was that last night? The Knicks? That was last night against the Knicks, wasn't it? They're like me in 2K. I let the opponent come back and make it interesting. That's another reason. Yeah, they choked against the Knicks last night. That's another reason I hate 2K. 2K, at least the two when I was last playing it, had this clear, you could feel the momentum change, and you could feel that your shots were missing and the other team was going to make everything, and I hated that. Oh, my God, we're about to turn it over. Oh, okay, let's go hard and put it away. Minute and 30. Harden at the logo. Shoot it from there. What are they doing? McConnell's playing monkey. They're playing monkey in the middle with TJ McConnell. That's what you get for shushing your own crowd. Dingbat. McDaniels for 3. Rimmed out. Offensive rebound for the Sixers to close the game. I don't think I've ever said that in my entire life. Oh, my God. Harden turns it over. Oh, there's a loose ball. Oh, my God. What'd they call? Oh, they called a shot clock violation. Halliburton was about to shoot a 3. The ref runs in front of him and calls a shot clock violation, which I agree is the dumbest call in the NBA. Should not even be a thing. The ball was loose for 10 minutes. How's it a shot clock violation? They have possession right there. Wow, that is a crazy bad call. Indiana had possession for like 2 whole seconds. Turner airballs a 3. Halliburton for 3. Oh, he hits it because you pissed him off. He hits it because the refs pissed him off, man. Oh, my God. Can we just end the game? McDaniels to Embiid at half court. He gets pushed out of bounds. What'd they call? They called a foul. Turner's mad. Who's Doc yelling at? Oh, he's yelling at somebody. He said you ran away from the ball. I think he was yelling at Joel. Oh, are they going to challenge this? Do they have a challenge? Doc was yelling at somebody. Oh, I think the back of Embiid's foot was out of bounds, guys. No, it wasn't. I don't know if it was a foul, though. They already used their challenge. Good. Doc always got to be mad about something. He likes yelling at his players to make it seem like, he's not wrong. Oh, my camera turned off. I got a new webcam that I want to buy. I got the webcam over there at my desk setup, but I want to buy a webcam for the watch-alongs, and I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. But I probably will. Was there an advantage gained? A la probably. What are we doing? Reviewing it or what? What are we doing? I turned off the broadcast because I couldn't handle it anymore. I muted the broadcast. I have no sound. And honestly, this is way more fun. This is way more enjoyable watching the game with no sound. Who bet? Somebody bet Embiid under 41.5. You might win that one by a 1.5. Somebody bet a James Harden triple-double. I don't think you got that one. Knitfish, you bet under Embiid 41.5. Donovan Mitchell just killed a man. Well, if the Sixers would ever end this damn game, I would go over there and watch it. 143-137. Come on, ice it so I can watch the Celtics overtime game. And Melton reaches in. Oh, my God. The last minute of this game is taking 10 years. $56 in the playback. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, man. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Having a lot of fun on playback lately, man. Ever since I set up the watch-along studio, I got my PC hooked up to a 50-inch 4K TV. I put some chairs up here. I wanted to make it, really feel like I'm just lounging watching a game, because, like, sitting in a computer chair looking at a computer monitor, I just didn't feel like I was having an enjoyable experience watching the game. So I was like, let me set this up so it feels like I'm just watching a basketball game on a TV, but I'm streaming it. And I did that. We did that. My girlfriend helped me a lot with everything. She's amazing. But, yeah, I've been having a great time. So thank you guys for joining me at every single Sixers game, man. Maxey saves the play right there by throwing the ball off of TJ. We really can't finish this game right now. 138-143. Let's go. Somebody ice it. Let's go. Run. Put it away. Joel's down there to dunk the ball. Game over. 145-138. Now the damn Pacers are going to call a timeout. My God. Cavs went up 114-112 on the Celtics. 2 minutes left in overtime. They didn't call a timeout. What happened? What was the whistle for? Halliburton forces his way in. Harden lets him do a layup. This should be game. Please, no intentional foul. Let's go. Go shake. Go shake. Go D-melt. Okay, game over. Dribble it out. Dribble it out. Don't turn it over. Thank God. Oh my God, Maxey. Maxey gets fouled, but the game's over. I thought they were just going to let us dribble it out, but they were like, nah, we're fouling again. Knitfish, you cashed out. Wait, Embiid scored again, didn't he? So you won the bet? Harden is 1 rebound from a triple-double. Should he pull Giannis? Funny thing is, the NBA took back Giannis's rebound. Did you know that? The NBA said a rebound only counts if you were intentionally shooting a shot. Let me get one more in the playback chat before we get out of here, man. Playback.tv/runningbackphilly. We're at 59. We need to get to 60. Halliburton for 3, and he hits it. Oh, my God. 147, 143. Oh, man. What an annoying game that was. Let's go to the Boston Celtics Cleveland Cavaliers game. Is it on national TV? It's on NBA TV, I think. I don't know. It's on. I don't know what it's on. I don't know if you guys can see it in the playback chat. If you don't have access to NBA League Pass, you might not be able to see it. It's on NBC Boston right now. You see the game? All right, cool. If you're signed in with League Pass, you'll be able to see the game. If not, it's all good. You can hang out in the chat with us. 116 to 114. Cleveland up on Boston in overtime. 35 seconds left. Donovan Mitchell at the top of the key. Cavs are going to try to ice it right here. If the Cavs can win this game, it gives us a nice little step forward in the standings. Mitchell, a step back jumper. Rimmed out. Offensive rebound for the Cavs. 15 seconds left. Celtics have to foul. Oh, TSL, I got you, bro. If you can't see the game, I'll give you a play-by-play. Mitchell missed a step-back jumper, and Cavs got an offensive board. Mobley with the reaching over Marcus Smart. Smart had him boxed out, but Mobley obviously has a length advantage. He tips it out to Garland, and the Celtics are forced to foul. So now there's a side inbound with 14 seconds left. Garland has the ball, 12 seconds left. The Celtics aren't fouling. What do you think? He's going to shoot it? They were just standing there watching him. They're just going to run the clock out. Now the Celtics have to foul. Garland caught the ball like on the block, and everybody just stood there and looked at him like, dude, there's only 15 seconds left. He's going to stand there and run the clock out, obviously. And then they're like, oh, shit, we got a foul. And see you later, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. Garland hits one. Hit this one, make it a 4-point game. It's game over. Cavs were down 15. Celtics been blowing big leads lately, man. Yeah, it's prompting you for eligible provider because you need League Pass to view this game, unless you're in the Boston area, which nobody's in the Boston area. 118 to 114. Celtics down 4, and they call a timeout with 7 seconds left. Might have to watch all Cavs games on playback. I can't get Cavs games normally on League Pass. Sixer fan, are you in the Cleveland area? Austin Baker, thanks for coming through, my man. Appreciate you. That should be GG's. Oh, you're in Pittsburgh, so does that count as like the local area for Cleveland sports? Halliburton has 2 career accounts, but they still don't air local games. No, they don't air local games on League Pass, because that's the same way in any area. if you have NBA League Pass, you can't watch Sixers games if you're in Philadelphia because NBC Sports Philly owns the rights to the game. You have to be outside the Philly area to get that game on League Pass. You know what I'm saying? But right now you have it on playback on my stream. Oh, on cable there's no Cavs? What the hell? Good to get some practice in. Yeah, man. Good, always good to get some practice in. Who knows, man? One day maybe I will be there. I don't know if I want to be though. I think the future is right here. I don't even think the future is play-by-play announcers. TSL later, man. So they don't play Cavs games on your local TV, but you can't get them on League Pass. Well, that's bullshit. Then you can't watch them. Then you can't watch them at all. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, man. Thanks for hanging out with me. We're going to continue watching the end of the Celtics-Cavs game over on PlaybackTV, playback.tv/runitbackphilly. Even if you can't get the game, you can come hang out in the chat. I'm going to end the YouTube stream right here, playback.tv/runitbackphilly.